Hi everyone, hope you guys are well. So in this video, I'm going to look at some detailed drawings. Here I got a bunch of drawings. So if you look at these drawings, we can see the structural element. So this is our beam. We can call as a universal beam or UV section. And this section is supporting this floor slab here. So you go floor slab there. And on top of the floor slab you got the flooring tile, which is supported by some sort of pedestal. So this is the floor pedestal. So if you imagine, so we got the floor slab which is made of concrete, or it could be precast concrete. When I say precast, which means it's built off the site, and so it's not in situ. And then on top of the floor slab we got the flooring or tiling. So if you look at the underneath this UV section here, so here we got the ceiling. Yeah, so that could be plasterboard ceiling, which means dry lining or some other metal element. Now if we look at the external element here, external wall, which is this bit. Yeah, so here we can see a double glazing unit or double glazing curtain walling. So here we go the mullion, and then we go transom there. Yeah, so the glazing sitting in between these two transom, and then vertically we go mullion. So mullion line follows this way. So we go mullion, and then we go transom here. We go one transom here, one transom there, and we go another transom here. So we'll have to put some sort of bracket fixing back to this floor slab, and then we put a restraint bracket on this floor slab as well. So looking at this curtain walling element, so we go double glazing unit, so that's one layer of glass, and then we go, this is another layer of glass, and behind this glass we've got some sort of insulated panel with a backing tray, which means the architect is trying to not to show the inside, because we don't want to see the ceiling, because normally inside the ceiling there are services, M&E pipes and electrical services running through normally, so he doesn't want to show the what's happening inside the ceiling. So that's why he put the, from outside you can see the glass, but you can't see anything inside because of this insulated panel. Yeah, so everything inside is unseen from outside. Here, if you look at this bit here, yes, which is some sort of air conditioning, which means the um, building inside is mechanically ventilated, so there is no windows. Okay, so moving on to next slides. Yeah, so this is on the roof. So if you look at this element here, so we got some sort of coping here. Yeah, so this is the coping flashing. So that will be some sort of metal work. So that will be 3 mil thick or 2 mil thick. And we go insulation underneath the coping. That would make the weatherproof. Yeah, make the coping as a weatherproof element. So just to make sure there is no draft coming through inside the building. So if you look at this element here, so you go balustrade element here, and this balustrade is supporting from the concrete floor slab. So there will be a bracket here which is going to support this balustrade. Again, so we go curtain walling here. So if you notice this element here, so normally you go curtain walling with a face cup, so it should be something like this. But on this one there is no face cup, which means the curtain walling system architect is trying to use is the SSG, which is the structurally glazed curtain walling. So from the outside they'll have to put some sort of siliconing instead of the face cup. Again, here we go the UB section of universal beam, and this is the structural element, and this is supporting the floor slab. Okay, so moving on to next slide. So here we go curtain walling again, and if you look at this element here, this is a kind of canopy which is fixing back to the curtain walling back box. So this line follows as a mullion. Yeah, so this is our mullion line, and this is the transom. Yeah, so always you have to remember mullion, which is the post running vertically, and transom is the post which runs horizontally. So here we go canopy, and inside the canopy so we go some sort of aluminium boxes running horizontally, or it could be steel boxes. Yeah, so we'll have to look at the spec. And if you look at this one, so that's a similar sort of thing going on here as well. However, we go steel box running horizontally, and then we go cladding on top of the steel box, making this feature. Yeah, so idea is because we got the transom here, and that transom fixing back to the horizontal steel work, because curtain wallings are normally non-load bearing, which means can't take any load. Because if you look at this bit, the exterior side, so we go steel box, we go cladding, yeah, so a lot of things going on outside, and single transom and mullion can't take the load of his hands. They put some sort of steel framework, so we'll have to pass all the loading to the steelwork. Okay, think we've explained enough on this slide. Yeah, so on this one, again we go the balustrade detail here. Yeah, so we go some sort of a steel section. So normally steel section we have something like this. So this would be some sort of steel section. And then we'll have to put the glass. So that could be laminated glass. and then we'll have to fill this bit with the silicone. Yeah, so that'll be, kind of balustrade detail. Again, we go flow slab here, and then we go structural UB section here. So if you notice this one here, so this is a bracket supporting the exterior curtain walling, and this one fixing back to this UB section. Again, we go coping here, and so this is the mullion line, which is the vertical post, and this is the transom. Okay, so on these slides we go cladding, insulated cladding here. Yeah, so if you look at this one, so it looks like we got some sort of bracelet feature coming out. So these are the metal piece coming out, and this one here we go louvers, single bank louvers. So this is for ventilation purposes. On these slides here, so if you look at this one here, so we go air conditioning here, which is fixing on top of the ceiling, and then we go ceiling here, plasterboard ceiling. So we go some sort of ductwork going on here. We go curtain walling here. We go, so this is the mullion line, and this is, we go transom. Again, this is a SSG system, so it's not a carb system. We go coping here. We go fire barrier between the flow slab, and then we go the balustrade detail here. Okay, so here we go some sort of cladding detail. We look at these ones, which is the railing, cladding railing. And then we go, this is a plasterboard dry lining, so internally we go wall. So externally we go cladding, we go insulation, we go structural support element, and inside we go the plasterboard walling or dry lining. Yeah, so if you look at this balustrade detail here, so we go balustrade here, and then we go supporting structure, some sort of SHS box fixing back to the floor slab. Okay, again we go curtain walling here. We go soffit, so that will be insulated soffit. Could be aluco bond product. Okay, yeah. So that's it from me for today. If you guys got any question, please feel free leave in the comment box, and please subscribe for next video. Thank you for watching.